Good morning,
Hello,
grade
Miss Hanan.
Hi, grade 5.
Miss, I'm sorry I come late, but when I opened the Zoom, I opened from 21. He tell me that you do not enter.
No, dear, there was
I
something wrong with Zoom. I couldn't even sign into my account.
okay.
Okay, if somebody could send a message in the class group like you do every time, as there's only 10 of us.
Miss, can I enter with another device?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Miss, if we tell them, they will say like Thursday. All of like some of the class, they do not want to enter the Zoom on Thursday. Some people.
You have a quiz on Sunday, and we didn't finish the story. They should join.
Yes.
There's nobody said Thursdays is. There's no school on
No,
Thursday.
today we only 13 or 15 on the session.
In your other sessions.
Yes.
Miss, what we will use today in the session?
Okay, in the first session, we're going to finish reading. Winter's Tale. All right, we're going to answer the respond to reading to help you before your quiz, and then we're going to finish expository writing, going over the features. Okay, but I'm shocked that there's only 11 in the meeting. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Okay, guys, is my screen clear?
Yes, Miss.
All right, where did we stop? I think here, right?
We stopped in page 244.
Oh.
Yeah, page 244.
Okay. All right, who would like to read? Okay, Kinsey, go ahead, dear.
When Winter was about a year old, Emmy sees the Today Show broadcast a story about her on television. Now the word was out. Winter was famous. People started to come in droves to visit her at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. The charming young dolphin also started to receive letters from her new fans, including many people who knew someone who had or had themselves lost or been born without a limb or had other disabilities. Everyone could relate to Winter.
Okay, thank you. So here we're reading about Winter's new popularity, right? Why were people so interested in Winter? Because we read when we read along, we see that many of Winter's fans were people who had been born without a limb. Yourself, hi Abdurrahman, or someone who had a disability. All right, or they knew someone who had a disability or had lost a limb or was born without a limb. So we understand why people were interested in Winter, because people could relate to her struggle. Okay, Amr, can you continue reading?
Yes, Miss. Luckily, Kevin Carroll heard about Winter on the radio.
Nadia, the paragraph before, Winter seemed to be able
to overcome any obstacle. While her vets and trainers were happy that Winter was adjusting to her new life, they knew she was about to face her biggest challenge. Months of swimming from side to side had taken their toll. Abby helped Winter do special poolside exercises, but Winter's muscles were not as flexible and developed as they should have been. Winter needed to be able to swim like a dolphin again. Miss?
Sorry, dear, I was muted. Thank you, Amr. Tanahi, can you continue reading?
Luckily, Kevin Carroll heard about winter on the radio and contacted the aquarium. Kevin was not only a dolphin
The
lover.
aquarium. He
The
contacted the aquarium.
aquarium. Kevin was not only a dolphin lover. He was also a premier creator of prostheses,
Of prostheses.
special devices that can help replace a body part, such as an arm or a leg. Kevin believed he could help.
Thank
Okay.
you. So here we have, it says here, winter helps others understand what it means to have a disability and how people can adapt to almost any circumstance. Okay, so here we have the vocabulary word. Winter seemed to overcome any obstacle. This means the same as so to overcome any obstacle means to get through anything or push through anything, right? So she was able to fight, and she did not give up, right? Although it was a challenge to swim without her tail. So many people were inspired by her story, especially those who do not have arms or two legs. You see the people in the photo? You see here who has Habiba, I can't hear you, dear. I hear the background noise behind you. What were you saying? Maybe you can move to a room where it's quieter? Okay, so here in this photo we have Kevin Carroll. Who is Kevin Carroll? Who's Kevin Carroll? Who can tell me?
Miss,
Yes?
I think he is a scientist.
All right, so it says who he is. Who's Kevin Carroll? He was a not only a dolphin lover, but also a premier creator of prostheses. So he makes devices that can help replace a body part. Okay, so that can help replace legs or can help replace arms. Okay, very good. Okay, so here he and his team faced many challenges in devising the perfect tail for winter. So let's see what he's going to do. He contacted them about helping. Yassine Douani, can you read?
Yes. Okay. A begin. A dolphin. Winter.
Yassine, move closer to the device. We can't hear you.
Okay. Begin a dolphin. Winter was a special case. Not only would her
Prosthesis.
prosthesis have to work in the water, it would also have to handle the force of each thrust of her tail. A team of experts, including Kevin Carroll, vets, dolphin trainers, and marine mammal researchers came together to help make Winter's new tail a reality.
Okay, thank you. So a team of experts are working on the tail.
Come
Thank you, Auday.
Miss is not me.
You? What do you mean it's not you?
This is was Yasin Dubai.
I know who was reading. I'm calling on Auday for the next paragraph. I said thank you, and then I said Auday, not thank you.
Everyone shared ideas.
Thank you, Yassine. Auday.
Everyone shared ideas about how to create the best. I cannot see.
Prosthesis.
Yes, prosthesis for winter. It was something that had never been done before, and there were many obstacles. The first was the fit. Winter did not have a tail, joint, or any other place for a process to attack to
Attach.
her body. To her body. In addition, dolphins have especially sensitive skin. The team would need to figure out how to connect the tail without causing erosion or
Irritation.
discomfort to Winter. The second concern was the tail function. They needed a design that would mimic the up and down movement of a swimming dolphin.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So here in the photograph, we see what the prosthesis for Winter looks like and how they are working on it. Okay, the caption here explains who the people in the photograph are. Kevin Carroll and his
Kevin Carroll.
team. All right. Kevin Carroll was the one who wanted to help Winter when he heard about her on the radio because he is not only this is not only his job but also he loves dolphins. Okay.
Miss,
Yes.
the boy in the middle, in the newspaper, the history is
Yeah.
the boy in the middle has
Prosthetic
and
leg.
one, yeah,
Yeah. It looks like this is
yeah,
not his real leg. Yeah. So since he has a disability, he can relate to Winter, right?
yeah. He only has one.
Yeah. Okay. Here it says that there are several obstacles. The first obstacle is how they will connect the tail without it hurting Winter, without it causing any discomfort. And the second is the tail's function. What did we say function means? What is function? Function means use, right? So they needed a design that would function the same way that the dolphin's tail should. All right, it needed to mimic the movement of the swimming dolphin, which is up and down. Right now, what is Winter doing? She's swimming like a shark, right? Side to side. All right, or like a fish, that's right, side to side. When she
Yeah.
should, the natural movement is up and down for the dolphin, right? Up and down. Her
Miss,
tail should go up and down.
Winter
So,
swims beside the shark without the shark doing for it anything.
again, dear, sorry?
The shark doesn't do for Winter anything.
No, dear, I'm saying that I'm comparing. So earlier on, it compared um, the movement of Winter to a fish or to a shark, all right, side to side, right? Although it's supposed to move up and down. So before the accident, Winter's tail moved up and down, and then she learned to adapt without a tail, and she swam side to side. Okay, but this is bad for her back, right? For they said for her backbone, they were scared that this is going to cause harm. So when she gets a prosthetic tail, they need to make sure that it mimics the natural function of the dolphin, right? Of the dolphin's tail.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it can cause her damage, right?
They must make sure that it's like he's normal. He's not injured anymore.
Yes, so they need to make something also that is up and down. So the movement should go up and down like dolphins do. Okay.
Okay,
And
thank
what
you.
does mimic mean? Mimic is one of our vocabulary words. Mimic
To be
means
like hide.
To hide.
To
To hide.
animate another animal.
to imitate. Okay, not hide. Who said hide? To mimic means to copy or to repeat. In this case, it means they need a design that was the exact copy of a normal or of a dolphin that is unharmed. The tail moves up and down. It needs to mimic this movement, right? It needs to copy this movement, the tail. Of course, this is a challenge, right? Because it is man-made. All right, so here we have the first photo of Winter's special tail. Do you see it?
Yes.
All right, who has not read? Let's see. Habiba?
Yes, miss.
Can you read?
Winter,
Finally?
yeah. Finally, there was a concern for Winter herself. How would she react to wearing the tail? Abby and the other trainers were tirelessly preparing Winter. First, they needed to help Winter get used to the feel of wearing a prosthesis. Then they could teach her how to swim with her own prosthetic tail.
Prosthetic tail.
Prosthetic
Okay.
tail.
All right, so they don't know how she's going to react to wearing this tail. So first they're going to teach her how to swim with the sorry, they're going to teach her how to wear the prosthesis. They're going to do a trial, and then they will teach her how to swim and move the tail. Salim, next paragraph.
The development team quickly realized they would have to create a sleeve designed specially to fit Winter. They made a mold of her, a peduncle, so the new sleeve would be perfect fit. Then Kevin Carroll went one step further. He created a special silicone gel
Silicon.
that would be smooth against Winter's skin and would add a cushion to make the processes more comfortable for Winter to wear.
Okay, thank you. All right, so this is something that has never been done before. All right, so the tail is supposed to match the natural motion of a dolphin's tail. With it says here they made a mold of her peduncle so that the new sleeve would be a perfect fit. What do you think peduncle means? Right, so the context here explains that the team had to create a sleeve for the tail that would fit on her peduncle. So here in the photograph we have Winter's tail that was made for her, and we can see the parts of the sleeve. So peduncle here means the narrow part of Winter's body that leads up to her tail, all right, that is going to go inside this prosthetic tail. Okay, thank you. Shlok? Shlok, are you there? Okay, Esser?
Yes, miss.
All right, Esser, can you read the next paragraph, last paragraph on this page?
The development team quickly realized they would have to create a sleeve designed specifically to fit Winter. They made a mold of her peduncle so the new sleeve would be a perfect fit. Then Kevin Carroll went one step further. He created a
Sorry,
special
Esser, I'm sorry, I was
silicone.
on mute again. So we're on the next paragraph. The next paragraph.
Miss, I know what peduncle means.
It took
Okay, so we just explained it. Let's stop here 1 second. What is it, Yassine? We just explained what the peduncle is. It is the part that goes inside the prosthesis. It's the narrow part of Winter's body, right? That leads up to her tail.
Okay.
All right, continue, Asir. It's on the screen, guys.
It took several months and several designs for the team to develop a pro- prosthetic
Prosthetic, sorry, a prosthetic.
prosthetic sleeve and a tail that matched the natural motion of an actual dolphin tail. They ended up with a unique design. There would be two sleeves. The main silicone sleeve would fit right on Winter's peduncle. A second sleeve would fit on top of the first and would hold the tail and its brace in place.
Okay, thank you. So here it says at the bottom, how is Winter's prosthetic tail unique? Why is it unique? Because this is something that has never been done before. All right, so in the past, if a dolphin lost its tail, nobody ever thought to make a prosthetic tail for the dolphin. And also we learned that this tail matches the natural motion of a dolphin's tail. It uses two sleeves that fit on Winter's peduncle and they hold the tail in place. All right, there were many challenges that they faced, Kevin Carroll and his team, many challenges that they faced when they were creating the tail, but they were able to solve each challenge. They created the sleeves that fit it perfectly. Kevin Carroll created a special gel to make the tail more comfortable, and Abby, a Winter's trainer, she trained her to use the tail. Okay, Aysel, can you read the first paragraph on the next page?
Abby spent many hours training how to move your body while wearing.
Aysel, we can't hear you, dear. Can you move closer to the mic maybe, or raise your voice?
Abby spent many hours training Winter how to move her body while wearing the prosthetic tail. Abby needed Winter to understand that when she was wearing the prosthesis, it was a signal for her to swim by using her tail, not her fins, to move herself forward.
Okay, thank you. All right, next next paragraph. Nurhan? Winter seams? Okay. Let's see. Zain?
Hi, Miss. Winter now wears her tail.
No, dear, the paragraph before.
Okay. Winter seems to like her new tail. She will sometimes swim in circles, chasing it or show off by swimming right past Panama and flicking her tail in their friend's face. Some days she doesn't want her trainers to make it off.
Take it off. To take it off. Thank you. And Shlok, last paragraph.
Yes, miss. Winter now wears her tail every day for a short period of time. A trainer is always close to her to keep an eye on her. The goal is for Winter to eventually wear the prosthetic for a few hours every day, which will be enough to keep her backbone healthy and her body flexible. Even after Winter's first beef out things with the new tail, her trainers could already see an improvement.
Okay, thank you. All right, so look at the Winter in the photo. It says here, Winter adjusts like a pro and learns to swim with her new tail. So what details do we read in this paragraph? Winter swims in circles, right? to chase her tail. She shows it off by flicking it in Panama's face, right? And sometimes she doesn't want to take her tail off, right? So the tail is made just to help her swim, but at certain times, of course, she must take it off and rest. But she loves the tail so much that she doesn't want to take it off. So yes, Winter seems to like her new tail. All right.
So
Why
Miss,
do you
now
why do
she's
you
not
guys think?
afraid?
I don't think she's afraid, and also it says that um, Winter wants to wear her tail all the time. Why do you think that? Why do you think that she has to take it off? So I told you she can't wear it all the time. Why do you think she would have to take it off? What did we learn on the page before about the skin of the
It
dolphin?
need
It's sensitive, so it needs
It's
to
very
rest.
sensitive. Excellent. All right. So
yes.
on page 25 here, on page 26, sorry, we learned that the dolphins have very sensitive skin, and even though Kevin Carroll created this special gel to add a form of cushion, if she wears the tail for too long, it would likely irritate Winter's sensitive skin.
Miss,
Okay, look like she's smiling in the photo, right?
yeah,
Happy do we see her prosthetic tail?
yeah, it looks cute.
Yeah. Okay, and guys, this is expository text, which means that Winter is real. Winter, this is a true story, and many people looked up to Kevin Carroll for helping her, and many people were inspired by Kevin Carroll, who helped her swim again. Kevin Carroll and all of the people who worked in the aquarium, uh, all of the um, all of the specialists that worked with her. Okay, so let's move on. Winter had a big party on her third birthday. Yassine Sadat.
Yes.
All right, can you read Winter
Hello?
had?
Okay. Winter had a big party on her third birthday, complete with a cake and candles. Many people came to her to help her celebrate, and she seemed happy to see them all.
All right, read the next paragraph since that one was short.
Okay. We cannot know what Winter is really thinking, but her trainers admit that she seems to have a special understanding with people who visit her. The people feel a connection to her as well, from children who have prostheses to veterans who lost a limb while fighting in a war, to one little girl who didn't want to wear a hearing aid until she met Winter. People see how Winter has learned to adapt and are inspired by her story.
Okay, thank you. So Winter's trainers think that she has a special understanding with the visitors that come to her. Do we see here? See the visitors that came and they brought her a cake? You see?
Yeah,
All right, special guest present
Miss,
Winter with her birthday cake.
Miss,
I'm sorry?
can I read?
All right, one second. A little girl decided to start wearing her hearing aid after meeting Winter, and the technology that was used to make her tail is helping veterans with prostheses. We're going to read that next. Okay, go ahead, Abdurrahman.
With the help of Kevin Carroll, Winter is also sharing her prosthetic technology. After creating the silicone gel for the sleeve, for her sleeve, Kevin realized that the same material that made it more comfortable for Winter to wear the prosthetic tail could help people who were prosthetic too. Kevin put the gel to the test on the veteran of the Iraq War who was having difficulty with his artificial legs. The silicone gel created an extra cushion that helped reduce the veteran's discomfort. It was big breakthrough, making a life little easier for people needing prostheses.
Okay, thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Winter's success is an inspiration and a help to many people. Kevin Carroll used the gel that he developed for Winter on prostheses for war veterans. All right, so many positive things have come out of this situation, and Winter has affected the lives of many others. Okay, so now we have to see two more readers. Malak?
Miss, can I say something before Mel starts?
Sure.
When in term 2, she didn't present our project.
Okay, Habiba, I received your message, but this has nothing to do with what we are reading now. I will answer your message after this session. I thought you had a question about Winter. All right. So Malak, I guess Malak is not there. Yusuf and Latif.
Yes.
Can you read the first paragraph on 249?
Yes, miss. 1 second.
Here it is. Winter may have lost her family.
Yes. First one.
Yeah.
Okay. Winter may have lost her family, her home, and even eventually her tail. She found a new home and family at the Clear
Clearwater. Marine
Marine
Aquarium.
she found Panama a boy and the
She found Panama, Abby, and the vets.
vets trainers and volunteers who take care of her on a daily basis. With the help of all of these people, she also has a new tail. Through these changes, one thing has stayed the some winters amplifying
Uplifting.
spent her
Spirit. Can you see? I think it's uplifting spirit and her resilience.
and make the most
No, dear.
of
Have
every
have helped her
situation.
adjust. Okay. Have helped her adjust and make the most of every situation. Thank you.
Situation.
Amgad?
You're welcome.
Yes. Miss.
Yes?
Yes.
You continue reading?
Okay. And her story is far from over. She is still learning all of the things she can do with her special tail. And her trainers or prosthetic designers are still learning how they can help her even more. Every step of the way, their shared goal is to help Winter live a long, healthy, and happy life.
All right, thank you. Mohanad?
As for Winter, she seems ready for any new challenge as champion, inspiration, and friend. Winter is one little dolphin who gives people hope and shows us that anything is possible.
Okay, thank you. All right, so how has winter affected the lives of others? Who can tell me? Amr,
Miss, can you repeat the question, please?
how
Sorry.
has winter affected the lives of others? Remembering your
By
hands, raise your hand if you'd like to answer.
Miss,
How has winter affected the lives of others? Yes, Kinsey?
People who already lost limbs while just born without limbs, and she taught them to just love themselves. And for the girl who didn't want to wear the hearing aid, she wore it once she saw winter and how strong she was.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Kinsey. All right, so other people with prostheses, other people with disabilities, other people who have lost limbs, like Kinsey just said,
connection.
they see, it's okay, Amr, they see how winter has adapted and they are inspired by her. And also the gel that was used with her new prosthetic tail is now being used for other people, for other people's prosthetic limbs as well. All right, so let's go back to the essential question at the beginning. All right, so our essential question is, what benefits come from people working as a group? So do you think that any of these individuals would be able to do all of this alone, or is it the excellent teamwork that
Then
everyone showed?
they need to have a good teamwork.
Very good. So all the people working together, the group of specialists like Winter's team, when many people are working together, they can generate new ideas, and the team members can each make contributions that will help to solve a
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, the meeting will end.
They'll be inspired and things like this.
That's right. Okay, so the meeting is going to end. Your second session starts at 12.
12,
Sorry,
12:15, I think.
no, 12:05.
12:05.
12:05, yeah. 12:05.
12:05.
So, what time is it now, guys? Because I think my laptop time is off.
12:03.
12:03.
12:03. Yeah. So join again at 12:10 because by the time the meeting converts, so that so that you guys don't have to sit in the waiting room, 12:10 join again, and we will answer the respond to reading at the end of the text, and then
Just
we will
like we will join at 12:10, not 12:05.
12:10. Yes, because it's already
Okay.
12:05, and the meeting has to convert. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I will see you guys again at 12:10. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, Miss.